Hello. It's been a long time since I've been on here and talked to y'all. Um, First of all, I guess I would like to apologize for that um, because it's been so long since I've made a video and talked to you all. And I'm trying to get this thing to stop reflecting off my glasses. um, yeah, I got looking, I think, and basically the the last time I had made a video, I think was back in the late summer. Um, I had gone on some, little outings, kayaking and camping, and I believe that's the last time I, sent anything out there to you. So again, I apologize for that, and because I got busy with schoolwork, um, and as some of you probably remember, I've been doing a online master's degree, MBA, while I've been, um, dealing with some of the Lyme and health problems the last, while. I've been doing this master's degree for the last 16 months, and so I got busy doing that, and dedicating myself to that, and wasn't making any, Lyme related videos during that time, this last semester anyhow, and I got, busy doing that. And, then with the holidays and everything. And so I hope you all had, a good Christmas and, good New Year's and holidays. And hope everybody's doing well. I, yeah, I think I explained before in previous videos how, I got this master's degree, you know, paid for, and I've been doing that. It was kind of good timing for me to do that, while I was really sick for a while there. And so I just wanted to kind of come on and give you all an update and tell you what I've been up to. And that's one of the main things I've been up to is doing that degree for quite a while now, and I only have one more semester left this spring semester. I'll be done, and then I'll be graduated from that. And I've also been feeling pretty good, and I've been doing lots of things. I guess you could just say living my life. I did a lot of spending time with family. I did a lot of babysitting my grandkids, and seeing my kids and grandkids, and spending time with family and friends, and living my life the last, you know, how long has it been since I posted here an update? Like I said, I think I did a couple updates where I showed you I was out, doing stuff, or showed you things maybe outside of my window here, the animals and the critters and everything. But it's been quite a while since I did, an update of just kind of how I'm doing and how I'm feeling. And so I guess I'll just get into that a little bit. Right now I've been doing very well. Um, let's see, I don't know when the last time was that I explained a lot of this kind of thing. It's been quite a while, so I'll just kind of sort of explain. Some of you that have been watching me for a while, that I struggled for several years with different Lyme and co-infections, and I'm trying to keep warm here. I came home from Walmart and the grocery store, and it was like 65 in my place. I don't know if the camera's picking up the wind out here right now, but it's in the mid-teens and blowing and snowing. So here we go. Typical Pennsylvania winter. So I keep distracting myself here. Um, I, you know, was quite ill for quite a while, and I kind of did the antibiotic route, and I'm not going to get into a whole lot of that. A lot of my history, but I just wanted to kind of give an update as far as what I did and where I'm at. That might be a whole other video because that'll take too long here to give that kind of information. But I basically, um, you know, did short cliff notes here. I did, a couple of years of antibiotics, and I incorporated herbal stuff and different, supplements and a lot of detox therapies during that time, and still do, a lot of that stuff. So I've been off antibiotics for 6 months now, and so far so good. And I really think, first of all, I'll say one thing right here: the standard, disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not giving medical advice or anything along those lines. So, I did, antibiotics multiple, 3 or 4 at a time for quite a while there, and I guess I can only, speak for myself. It got me through a pretty difficult time and got me over a hump, but it only did so much, and so then I decided to get off antibiotics. So I've been off them for 6 months now, and just doing some other things, and I won't get into all that right now because that would be a whole other video. But I'll just kind of give a little quick, sort of explanation of, what I've been doing. I've been basically doing, a lot of herbal stuff and a lot of certain supplements and certain detox therapies. As y'all know, like I said, I've been a poor college student, so I haven't been able to afford to go, do what some people do. They go to some clinics and do some pretty expensive, therapies and different things. Or buy expensive machines, which, both of those are completely off my radar right now. Can't afford to do stuff like that. So you might hear, a touch of a cold still in my voice here. I've been a couple bouts of the cold here this winter, like I said, being around the grandkids and, catching stuff from them. I think it was the day after Christmas that I came down with this nasty cold again, and here we are, January 10th, and just finally getting over it, and just doing a lot of I didn't do any antibiotics because for one thing, if it's viral, that's useless. But I just doing a lot of my herbal tinctures and homemade nasal sprays, and homemade fresh ginger root tea, doing lots of that, and crock pot chicken soup, putting my head over a steaming pot of water with juniper oil in it, lots of things like that I've been doing to try to get this stuff out of my sinuses. So it's a good sign, maybe, that my immune system is, doing its job. And so that's part of, what I've been doing. I've been doing, like I said, a lot of herbal stuff for a while. You all know I've been doing, a lot of herbal stuff for the last couple years or more. But I'm doing a lot of that. That's basically all I'm doing right now is, like I said, I haven't been to a doctor. I haven't been on antibiotics for 6 months now. I've been just doing, and I won't go into what protocols and what all it is right now. It would take way too long to do that right now. I've been doing a lot of stuff that is, immune system stimulants, I guess you could say, things to get your immune system working again, because Lyme and Bartonella and a lot of these bugs shut down your immune system. So I'm doing a lot of stuff as far as herbal and supplements to kind of reboot your immune system, I guess you could say. And so I've been doing really well. I've been feeling better than I have in a long, long time. Basically, other than one or two things, I'm basically symptom free as far as Lyme and Bartonella and Babesia and all that kind of stuff that I struggled with for so long. I have this one thing that's still kind of sort of a nagging symptom, I guess you could say. I still have sleep problems. I have no problem getting to sleep at night. I won't go into it, I take a lot of different herbal and supplement type things to help with sleep. So I have no problem going to sleep at night, but I have this thing where I wake up at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and have insomnia and have trouble getting back to sleep. And then I have what a lot of us refer to as the Lyme morning, where I have trouble still kind of getting moving, getting with it, getting going in the morning. So that's pretty much my only remaining symptom, is that the Lyme morning. I don't even know if it is Lyme, probably isn't. Actually, a lot of people have told me that they think this middle of the night insomnia, and this trouble getting moving first thing in the morning is either an adrenal thing, or maybe thyroid. But a lot of people have said, yeah, I think it's an adrenal thing. So I'm looking into that, researching. I've never had that tested. I've had thyroid tested many times, and they kept telling me, everything's good, but how that is. But anyhow, I'm looking into a few different supplements to help with that adrenal thing. And then I'm also still incorporating. I'm one of those people who does kind of things one step at a time. So I'm not going to jump in head first with 10 different things at the same time. I've been looking into a lot of the things that help your immune system, kind of, like I said, kind of reboot and get it back working again. And also a lot of nutritional things, I guess you could say. A lot of people call them like superfoods or green foods. I've been doing I basically do every day a smoothie, with all kinds of stuff like that, chlorella, spirulina, bladderwrack, and all kinds of stuff. But I won't go into too much detail with that right now. And I also still do a lot of detox things. We've gone over that, I think before, coffee enemas, people don't want to hear that, and different herbal stuff, to help your liver and your gallbladder and your lymph system. And, I'm still doing a lot of that kind of stuff. Detox baths, hyperthermia, like hot baths, Epsom salt baths, and, sauna, castor oil packs. I still continue to do a lot of those detox things, even though I'm not really doing any what you would call a kill protocol at all. I'm just doing things that are supportive to nutrition and things that are supportive to your immune system. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I just wanted to kind of update y'all, and tell you how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty good, and continue to improve, and just chillaxing here during my break between semesters. And I still have about another week and a half, I think, off. So I'll try to do some more, update videos, and, maybe go into more in depth, because a lot of people I know are probably going to say, okay, he's feeling pretty good. What did he do? And I want to be a little bit careful about that, because what works for one person, might not work for somebody else. But also want to share, what I've done, what's worked. I've, as many of you have, I've gone through a lot of stuff in this journey. Tried different things and stuff. Some stuff works, some stuff doesn't. Like I said, I went the whole antibiotic route for a couple years. Did it work? I don't know. Like, I can honestly say I don't. So I know some people, maybe myself included, will say it got me over a hurdle, or got me over a hump, or I was in a bad way, big time, and it maybe I've heard some people say, that it saved their life, but it didn't get them completely well. I think I would probably be putting myself in that camp where, there was a certain point where it was a lot of doctors will call it a heroic, a therapy, where it's kind of an extreme situation, and it gets you past that, but then it doesn't get you the whole way. I think that's the way I would describe it. Please, like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional. If you're taking antibiotics, don't stop taking them from what I said, or don't start taking them because of what I said. Do your own research. There's a lot of different things out there, and it's a lot of people will say, well, it's not just Lyme, and which is true. It's a what people refer to as a polymicrobial nightmare. I put that last part on myself, but it's not just Lyme, and there's not just one strain of Lyme, so it's very complicated, as anybody that's in this knows. You don't need me to tell you that, but I just wanted to give an update here, tell you I'm doing good, I'm doing okay, surviving winter. I'm as you all probably will concur, winter's not a fun time for people that are struggling with these kind of things, and it's just the way it is. So I wanted to just jump on here because it's been so long, because I realized, holy crap, it's been like since before my fall semester started since I gave you an update. That's been quite a while. That was back in August, when you saw me, doing stuff. Like I said, I've been feeling good, out living my life, going and doing stuff, within reason, and enjoying my, little break here from school before I start back into it for this final semester. And you all know that I'm not going anywhere. I'll just say that again here right now. I had a little break here from making videos, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not abandoning, the people that I know and love that are struggling with these kind of things. I'm here for you. If you ever want to ask any kind of question or want me to do any kind of video about anything whatsoever, like I said, I will probably do some kind of video, sort of doing a here's what I did kind of thing, here's what helped me, and that's going to be complicated. And so this video is getting way too long because I've rambled on long enough here. So just wanted to give you all an update and tell you I'm doing okay, and say hi to you, and I'm thinking of y'all and praying for y'all, and Happy New Year, and talk to you soon.